Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? Well, it's almost the end of the years, and so I think it's about time for us to see who has ended up in the top 5 for best waifu for the year 2017 in Japan. If your waifu is not on this list, please stay civil in the comment section, as this is not the end of the world for you. Best waifu does not equate to best girl, so if your trash waifu is not on this list, she does still have a chance to shine in our Best Girl 2017 video that is sure to come in the near future. Now, this poll was done on Anime and basically asked people which anime character they thought would be their ideal wife. As Wife Day in Japan also just happened, which is a holiday to thank all wives for all their hard work over the past year. So let's take a look at which anime wife is going to get the most thanks in this poll. And just so you know, this poll includes a healthy 67% male population, with the rest being females, so we got ourselves a pretty decent balance for an anime wife poll. So let's start off at the bottom of the cutoff at number 5. We have AKARI KAWAMOTO from March Comes In Like a Lion. I honestly did not want to watch this show at first, because the last time I watched a show with a month in its name, my heart was stabbed, cooked, melted, and then microwaved all at the same time. And I ain't about to fall for the same trap again. But then, I fell for the trap. At its core, March Comes In Like a Lion is basically a coming-of-age story overcoming depression. I mean, it is about playing shogi too, just like how Your Lie in April is about music, but at its core, it's really about dealing with depression, and in all that gloominess, it isn't hard to see why AKARI KAWAMOTO has landed herself at number 5 as an ideal waifu. She's sweet, witty, loving, and a great older sister. She's mature, responsible, can cook, homey, and she can dress well when she wants to. She's not flashy, and definitely one of the best Onesan characters ever. She's pretty much textbook Japanese ideal waifu. So I think this one is pretty self-explanatory. Next up, at number 4, we have SAKURA MATOU from the Fate Stay Night series. Now for this one, I'm actually pretty confused, but I'm guessing people are voting the Sakura we've seen in the latest Heaven's Feel movie that just came out a few months ago. But that actually makes it even more confusing, as the Heaven's Feel route is probably one of the more dark and messed up storylines for the Fate series, especially for Sakura. But I'm guessing people are voting for her because of the things she does for Shiro near the end of the story. Though I don't want to spoil too much, as I'm sure many of you will watch Heaven's Feel in the very near future if you haven't already. But here we have yet another loyal girl with mad cooking skills. Alright, so next up at number 3, we have Megumi Kato from Saekano. Here we have a boring girl who is hardly noticed by others. Basically, she's as normal can be. She is like the female version of Kuroko on the basketball court. She's basically invisible. While she's kind and soft-spoken, she would definitely be a side character or background character in a typical anime. But here in Saekano, How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend, who is actually referring to her by the way, even though she has no distinctive qualities or adheres to any anime archetypes, it is exactly that makes her unique. And after watching her interactions with the main character Tomoya, she really starts to grow on the audience. And she can also cook. So next, in the number 2 spot, we have Rem from ReZero. I think the biggest question to answer here is not why she's an ideal waifu, but more so, why is she not number 1 in this poll? But anyways, continuing on, Rem is obviously a top choice, and has been ever since the episode aired with her confessing to Subaru. We know she's super loyal and will stick to Subaru through thick and thin, no matter what, and that's the kind of ideal wife attribute that will put aspiring waifus into the top spot in your man's heart. And she's also a maid, so she knows how to cook. Finally, we have arrived at the number 1 spot for Best Waifu of 2017. Y'all already know who it is from who's been absent on this list so far, and it's ASUNA from Sword Art Online. And you can't talk about ASUNA without talking about Kirito. The reason why they're anime's most famous couple right now is because of their relationship. After falling in love, they've taken their relationship to a super serious level, to the point where if one dies, the other cannot live on. For example, when Kirito first asks ASUNA to not take part in the boss fight on the 75th floor with him because he didn't want her to be in danger, she basically told him she will take her own life if he did not return. Needless to say, they went to fight it together. They both have absolutely no concern for their own safety when it comes to protecting or saving the other person. In other words, they are both crazy AF. And it is this level of crazy that I guess some people want in their ideal wife. Strong and independent, but also more importantly, crazy. Whether or not you like Sword Art Online, you can't deny that there is some sort of attractive qualities in ASUNA that has made her a top choice as best waifu and best girl ever since she was first introduced. Anyways, that is the top 5 ideal waifus for 2017 in Japan. Was your waifu on the list? If not, where do you think your waifu should have ranked on this list? As usual, let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want to be updated with the latest that's going on in Japan. And I'll see you guys in the next one.